720. 3 little digits that control your entire financial life. This number decides if you can buy a house, get a car, even rent an apartment. But here's what nobody tells you. Your credit score isn't measuring how good you are with money.
It's measuring how profitable you are to banks.
Character's eyes widen in shock.
And the difference? It's cost the average American $250,000.
Character reaches for burning money. Devastated expression.
Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your credit score the same way again. Let's go back. 1989. A company you've never heard of creates something that will change everything. Fair Isaac Corporation, FICO for short.
FICO logo materializes.
They build a formula, a mathematical equation to predict one thing. Will you pay back money you borrow? Businessman character holding crystal ball, calculating expression. Banks love this. Before FICO, lending decisions took weeks. Loan officers read through mountains of paperwork, made judgment calls, got things wrong. But now, 3 seconds, one number, done. 750? Approved. 590? Rejected.
Loan officer character now relaxed, feet up on desk.
Simple, efficient, fair, right? Wrong. Fast forward to today, your credit score isn't just one number anymore. It's 3 numbers. Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. The big 3. 3 corporate executive characters appear, looking identical and smug. And here's where things get weird. Same person, same day, 3 different scores. How is that possible? Because each company uses slightly different data. Slightly different formulas. And they don't have to tell you how they calculate it.
It's proprietary, a trade secret.
So you're being judged by a formula you can't see, using data you can't verify, by companies you didn't choose.
Person pressing against invisible walls, worried expression.
But wait, it gets worse. Your credit report, the document these scores come from, is probably wrong. The Federal Trade Commission studied this. 1 in 4 credit reports contains errors. 25%. 4-person characters in a row, 1 highlighted in red.
1 in 5 contains errors serious enough to affect your score.
And here's the kicker. The burden of fixing it is on you. You have to prove the mistake. You have to file disputes. You have to follow up again and again and again. Meanwhile, that error is costing you. Higher interest rates on your car loan. Higher rates on your mortgage. Security deposits for apartments. Some jobs won't even hire you. Person character, sitting defeated, head in hands. All because of a mistake you didn't make in a system you didn't design, using rules you can't see. Let's talk about what your credit score actually measures. You'd think it measures financial responsibility, right? How much you save, whether you pay your bills on time, if you live within your means. Responsible person character with piggy bank and paid bills. Proud expression.
Nope.
Responsible person's expression shifts to confused shock. Your credit score measures how profitable you are to lenders.
Let me show you how insane this is.
Meet Sarah. Sarah pays cash for everything. No credit cards, no loans, no debt. She saves 30% of her income, has 6 months emergency fund, never missed a bill. Sarah with confident, satisfied expression. Sarah's credit score, 540. Sarah's expression crashes to shocked disbelief. Now meet Jake. Jake has 5 credit cards, maxed out 4 of them, pays minimum payments. Credit cards fanned out, all showing high balances. Has a car loan, a personal loan, makes payments on time, but barely. Lives paycheck to paycheck. Savings? 0. Jake, with slightly stressed but managing expression.
Jake's credit score? 760.
Jake looks surprised but pleased.
See the problem?
Sarah is financially stable. Jake is drowning in debt. But the system rewards Jake, punishes Sarah.
Sarah's expression shifts to angry. Jake looks guilty.
Why? Because Sarah doesn't make banks any money.
Money flowing from Jake to bank, nothing from Sarah. Ake pays interest, late fees, annual fees, processing fees. Jake is profitable.
Sarah is worthless to them.
Sarah with devastated realization expression.
This is what your credit score actually measures. Not responsibility, profitability. But it gets darker.
Remember those 3 credit bureaus? Equifax, Experian, TransUnion?
They're not government agencies. They're private companies, for-profit corporations.
Corporate logos glow. Dollar signs appear. 3 bureau executive characters with corporate suits, greedy expressions. And they make money from your data. Every credit card purchase, every loan application, every address change. They collect it, package it, sell it.
To banks, to landlords, to insurance companies, to employers.
You are the product.
Person with horrified realization expression.
And you never agreed to any of this.
When you apply for your first credit card at 18, you just opted in.
Forever.
Young person's expression shifts to trapped realization.
You can't opt out. You can't delete your credit file. You can't start over.
You're in the system for life. 2017, Equifax gets hacked.
147 million Americans have their data stolen.
Social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, credit card numbers.
Equifax executive character. Everything you need to steal someone's identity. And here's the truly evil part. Equifax knew about the hack for 6 weeks before telling anyone. Calendar pages turning, executives staying silent.
6 weeks where executives sold their own stock.
6 weeks where executives sold their own stock, while millions of Americans had no idea their identities were compromised. Unaware people with normal expressions, danger symbols appearing around them. The punishment?
Equifax paid a fine. About $4 per affected person. Nobody went to jail? The executives kept their jobs. And Equifax still has all your data. Still selling it. Still making billions. Executive characters with smug, untouchable expressions. So let's talk about that $250,000. How does your credit score cost you this much money? Let me walk you through the math. Average 30-year mortgage in America? $300,000. Credit score of 760? You get a 3.5% interest rate. Credit score of 640? 4.8%. Two
Don't worry, I have the key.
characters side by side.
Thank goodness.
One happy,
See? Problem
one
solved.
worried. Over 30 years, you pay $75,000 more. Add it all up over a lifetime, $250,000. The credit score system is broken. But knowing how it works, that's power. You are not your credit score. The score is a tool, not your identity. Thanks for watching. JoJo Finance.